It's a Pet NES Punk video review!
Elevator Action, a faithful port of the 1983 arcade game by Taito. Here's the plot. You are Agent 17, no relation to Golgo 13 I'm sure, and your objective is to steal secret documents from this evil organization or government. I'm not sure what it is. You start at the top of the building. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky! And you have to travel down to the bottom via elevators and escalators. I guess escalator action doesn't sound as exciting as elevator action. Along the way, you must collect every secret document in the building, which are behind the marked red doors, while avoiding or shooting the enemy agents who enter from random doors themselves. They'll try to shoot your trespassing ass, but you can defend yourself with your own pistol, or by using one of the goofiest jump kicks I've ever seen. It looks like Agent 17's trying to sit on their faces. Wait, what? And while we're in a close-up shot, nice pompadour you have there, Slick. You look similar to the jock bully you'd see in any bad 80s movie. The gameplay is simple, but it does get a little frustrating at times. The levels have traps of sorts, or the wrong elevator path can lead you to a dead end, forcing you to go back up and find an alternate elevator route to take back down. This would be fine if the elevators weren't so slow. And if it didn't take 45 seconds to wait for one to come to you again after you just got out of one. Come on, come on! The music does not help the waiting experience. It's a single 20-second generic track that grates on you and gets on your nerves pretty damn quickly. I know the game's called Elevator Action, but that does not mean they needed something that sounded worse than elevator music itself. There are a couple of cool aspects to the game. You can crush your enemies with the elevator. Ouchies. You can knock out the lights for the purple nighttime effect, a la Hogan's Alley. And there are wonderful ways to commit suicide. Goodbye, cruel world! When you reach the basement, which takes forever, you get into your little sports car and drive off. Wait, sports car? That looks more like a Geo Metro. I'm guessing the agency pays our hero minimum wage, because any kid working at Walmart can afford a better car. Check out the rims! Hit my ride, yo! Afterwards, you then start at the top of the next level and begin the process again. Elevator Action is a good example of a successful arcade game in its own time that probably should never have been ported over to the NES. While not a terrible game, it lacks the charm of the more popular arcade games of its era, like Frogger, Q*bert, etc. Our character is a bore with bad hair, the music stinks, and the gameplay is more repetitive than challenging. It was fine in the arcade in 1983, but by the time it was released in 1987 on the NES, it was, dare I say, too primitive a game for the system, and for the average NES player to be bothered with. Cut down on the hairspray, will ya?